Zoom in as you want to. Okay, so this is an excerpt from the Declaration of Independence. So in the corner, I'm going to write DOI just so I can recall that. I automatically see there are 3 different paragraphs. You probably can't see that, but that's okay. Okay, so there's 3 different paragraphs. So I'm going to go ahead and just chunk this out and go ahead and write 1, 2, and 3 for the 3 different paragraphs. And I know my goal is to come up with maybe 3 different ideas as I'm reading. So I'm going to isolate the first paragraph. The first thing I see is some underlined words. Before I even read, I just want to try to give a little bit of context to those words, just kind of identify them. So self-evident. Self-evident, something that's obvious. I'm just jotting obvious down. And that you might want to zoom in on just a little bit. Cool. The next phrase I see or word is endowed. Endowed just means given. Unalienable rights. These are rights that can't be taken away. Pursuit of happiness. This just means that I can do what makes me happy, as long as it's not breaking a law. So no one forced me to be a teacher. I chose to pursue that pursuit because it's something that made me happy. So now I'm going to read through the first paragraph and just provide a quick main idea. We hold these truths to be self-evident, to be obvious, that all men are created equal. So it's obvious that all of us are human. We're all the same. I'm just going to underline that because it's an important phrase. And that they, all of these men, all of us, all of the people are endowed, are given by their God certain rights that can't be taken away. Among these rights, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. So now I just want to jot down a main idea out to the left. So I'm just going to draw an arrow. And the idea here is that we are all human and are born with God-given rights. And those rights can't be taken away. So the second paragraph, before I read through it, I want to identify the underlined portion. So govern means people. The governed, I am governed. I am the people, I am a citizen. Consent means to approve. And now I want to read this quick sentence. That to secure these rights, so all these rights that are listed here, to secure, to protect, which we've discussed already, to protect these rights, governments are instituted. Instituted means created. So governments are created only to do what? Governments are created to protect rights. We've discussed this. Deriving their powers. Derive means gets. So gets power. Gets power. Gets power. Gets their power. There is a pronoun referencing who? Is it referencing governments? Is there referencing men? In this case, who is getting power? The government. So I'm just going to connect this pronoun to this subject. So the government gets its power from who? The people, the citizens. They have to approve, the people, the citizens have to approve what the government is doing. So I'm just going to jot this quickly down here. Government gets its power from who? The people. The third paragraph we're not going to read because we discussed this already when you guys did some great work analyzing the Declaration of Independence before. The only part I wanted to emphasize is here. Whenever that government, the government that's supposed to protect rights, when that government becomes destructive, when that government is no longer protecting the people, then it becomes the right of the people to alter or abolish the government. So I just want to emphasize that alter means to change. Abolish means to get rid of. And this whole sentence is discussing which Enlightenment idea. You should have come up with social contract because we did this work already. We're not going to go over the questions. This is already in your notebook. This should definitely be referenced when you're working through your study guide. Thank you.